Founded in 1923, Disney is among the oldest entertainment companies in the world. The leadership and business acumen within the company has led to their sustained domination of network, film, and amusement parks across the globe. Their products and services are built entirely around the customer experience. Whether you're at a theater, on vacation, or lounging in your living room, Disney creates a comfortable and nostalgic experience designed to charm you into submission. It's fairly well known that when Disney cartoons were hand-drawn, many original segments were recycled into future productions to save time. This practice makes sense when hand-drawn movies could take as long as 8 years to complete. But Disney has a more evolved process now. Their creative application of recycling content deserves its own analysis. Today we're going to take a closer look at the process management tactics they apply to produce hit after hit, year after year. Their 2016 feature release, Moana, rated 7.7 on IMDb and grossed over $248 million to date. Moana was widely revered by both critics and viewers alike, and since I have 2 small children, I have now seen Moana roughly 6,000 times this summer. I first noticed minor throwbacks to other Disney animations and assumed they were delightful Easter eggs, like when the shiny crab makes a Little Mermaid reference after the closing credits.
If my name was Sebastian and I had a cool Jamaican accent, you'd totally help me.
But as my kids kept demanding a rewatch, I started to notice the subtle but very deliberate callbacks to popular scenes from older movies. This formula for framing a user experience will help you experiment and improve interactions with clients, colleagues, and interviewers. I call it the iteration upcycle. After identifying the most effective elements of your process, it is essential to analyze why these elements were effective, allowing you to improve upon them and also apply them in different areas of your business. Disney applies the iteration upcycle formula by thoroughly analyzing their past work, taking the bits that have a high impact on their audience and refashioning them for future use.
Hi, I'm Josh Silverman, Executive Vice President and Head of Global Licensing for Disney Consumer Products. Recognizing the importance of technology, we've been able to marry licensed goods with technology through some beautiful executions, and I'm happy to share with you today. So here we have our Johnson & Johnson's Band-Aids, making the ordinary extraordinary. We've been able to take what is a normal box of Band-Aids and bring them to life through the application of digital technology and an app.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, feeling blue, not for long, because we're going to have a sing-along.
And here we have the Disney Creativity Studio, another unbelievable product. It's a stylus and an app where you're able to learn to draw like a real Disney artist with a beautiful voiceover tutorial. And when you're done, you're able to email it to your friends and your family all over the world. Here he is.
Hi there, I'm Serena here for WW Magazine, and today we are talking about Disney World for adults. Is Disney World just for kids? Some people have claimed that it is. Well, today we're going to find out the best things that you can do on your next adults-only Disney World vacation. Let's get started.
Number 1, rent a boat. There are a lot of different boats that are available to rent at the Disney World marinas.
In just a few decades, Walt Disney will become one of the most beloved storytellers in history. But while his legacy remains his stories and characters, he should be remembered as an innovator constantly pushing the boundaries of animation. After arriving in Los Angeles in the early days of animation, he started by animating silent shorts that fit in with the style and conventions of the time. In those days, animation was only used in shorts that were shown before a feature to warm up an audience. He found success with a character named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. The Oswald shorts, like everything else produced at the time, were accompanied by only generic musical score. He rode Oswald's success until 1928, when producer Charles Mintz used a contract loophole to take the character's rights from Walt. Mintz continued producing Oswald shorts without Disney, but Walt was in need of a new success, and he hoped it would come with the creation of a new character, Mickey Mouse. On May 15, 1928, Disney debuted the very first short starring Mickey Mouse, Plain Crazy, in a test screening. The silent film failed to pick up a distributor, forcing Walt back to the drawing board.
The first Mickey Mouse was made silent, and while we were making the first Mickey Mouse, sound came. So we decided that there's no sense in making anything more silent, and we immediately switched to sound. It, I think, played the big part in establishing Mickey Mouse.
On November 18, 1928, Walt released Steamboat Willie, the short that introduced Mickey Mouse to the public, to much acclaim. But Mickey wasn't the most important thing to come from that short. It was sound synchronized to the actions on the screen, a first for